Well, opposition to this deal is coming in thick and fast, and it's coming from all corners of the political spectrum. You've got the ardent Brexiteers like Boris Johnson, who has said that this is the worst possible deal that could have possibly been struck. Then you've got the Unionist MPs from Northern Ireland, who are very worried that this is going to mean that they, Northern Ireland, is going to be split from the rest of the UK. You've even got those MPs who are anti-Brexit saying there's no way this deal would pass through Parliament. But what we need to realise is that this is not the deal, so to speak. This is just a draft agreement on the divorce settlement or the divorce proceedings, so not even a draft agreement on the deal for the future relationship between the UK and the EU. And there's quite a process to follow. So what happens now is this draft deal will be looked at by the UK Cabinet and also the other 27 countries in the European Union. Now, if they all think it's OK, give it a seal of approval, we can then call another meeting in Brussels, an EU summit. It will be formally put on the table there. Then it comes back here to the UK, where the UK Parliament have their say. They will have the ability to say yes or no. Essentially, they could vote it down. And there's a lot of speculation that there's a high chance they could, in fact, vote this deal down. But the biggest challenge right now for Theresa May is, can she convince her cabinet, the first hurdle? Can she get over that first hurdle and get the cabinet to say yes to this deal so she can take it back to Brussels? Now, this is not a fait accompli. There are plenty of ministers within her cabinet who over the past couple of days and weeks have been telling us that they're not particularly happy with the direction this deal was going. You would imagine since then there have been more compromises made to get this draft agreement on the table. And so there's every chance that perhaps Cabinet will vote it down, or even some of those members from Cabinet may resign. Now, if that happens and everything spirals out of control, well, Theresa May's job could be on the line. We could see a leadership challenge coming. This Cabinet meeting will be at 2 p.m. On Wednesday. At the same time, the ambassadors in the EU in Brussels will also meet. So tomorrow is D-Day, or one of the first D-Days for Brexit, where we see whether or not this draft agreement is going to be adopted.